Hi friends, I welcome you on my YouTube channel, and in today's video I invite you to paint a beautiful bookmark with different fishes. It will be more a doodling of fishes in watercolors, a super easy but yet interesting exercise that will bring you a lot of joy. I'm sure that you will enjoy creating this bookmark because it will help you to enjoy reading your books during this summertime and to stay inspired because this bookmark was made by you. For those of you who are for the first time here, my name is Alla. I'm a sketch illustrator and watercolorist, and from 2020 I'm an art teacher too. For this class you will need a watercolor paper. I split it an A6 size into two. If you want you can split an A5 size into three. In this way you will get the size of a bookmark. Or if you want you can just take a bookmark that you already have and see which is the size of it and cut it in this way. We don't need any pencil or eraser because we will work straight away with watercolors. But for these watercolors, I advise you to take a thinner paintbrush. I will be using number 4 size Da Vinci by Nova Synthetics. And I will use two colors only from my watercolors. I will use my plate of 36 pens, but you need only two colors, red and blue colors, whatever you have on your plate. If you want, you can get a hair dryer to dry your work, but for sure you won't need it. You can also use some tissues for drying your paintbrushes. As you can see, this is the size of the bookmark that I will start painting. And I start with the blue color. The blue color that I use from my palette, it is bright blue, and I add a lot of water. I don't add too much intensity into the color because it is the first layer, and we are actually not only painting the work but also creating it. And at the moment that we create it without a prior drawing, we need to work with a very light color because in case we want to remove the color, that we can do it. And as far as you notice, I paint different sizes of fishes. I make those really small and different in sizes and shapes. You can see that it is like an oval and with some details by the end. I make these different sizes of fishes and shapes because I want to create the illusion that some of the fishes are closer to our eyes, other fishes are something farther from our eyes. Another reason is that I also want to create the idea of different sizes of the fish, that there are smaller fishes and there are bigger fishes. Some of the fishes I fill with color, other fishes I just add some details like some straight lines. And as you see, to fill it on, I add some really tiny fishes by the end. Once I feel okay about these fishes, about the first color fishes, I add the second color. And in my case, I'm using the ruby color. Later on, I will add cadmium red light for the details, because cadmium red light is an opaque color. Instead, ruby color, it is not an opaque color, it is more transparent one. The same procedure as with the blue color. I add different sizes and shapes of the fishes, and as well I add some different details on those. And my last step for the first layer, adding some tiny fishes to fill up the bookmark. My first layer is done. If you need, you can dry your work. If you are something below myself, you can always pause this video and take your time for adding everything that you need. Now on the second layer, as I mentioned, I will be using a cadmium red light. A cadmium red light is an opaque color, and it works really well when we want to cover some prior color that was applied on the paper. I think that it works really great with the blue color that I used earlier, and it creates this interesting contrast with the blue and red color. I start slowly with the details, and later on I will add more details without any pressure. The first details, it is more difficult to apply because you don't know what to expect and how it will look. But once you see that everything looks great and you are okay with the result, then you can follow along. At this step, I add the details only with cadmium red color, but it is true that later on I will add some more details with blue color. Feel free to add the details as I do, or if you want, you can add your own details. And to enjoy the process of painting this bookmark. I think that this work is a perfect work to leave your creativity to flow and just not always follow along my work. You can work what and how you wish and how you feel about it. Now I started my work with blue details, and I add these blue details on the fishes. I hope you enjoyed painting with me this beautiful bookmark. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me. I will be super excited to answer all of your questions. I also invite you to follow me on Instagram. There you can share as well your results, your works, and to tag me over there. I will be sharing your works on my stories too, and will give feedback if you want to have it. As well, I invite you to subscribe to my channel here on YouTube, because in the next video I will be presenting my next course of how to draw and paint seashells and fishes in watercolors. It is a marvelous course with 7 works where I share with you a more advanced level on how to draw fishes and how to paint in glazing technique these fishes that you will enjoy for sure. And if you are for the first time here on my YouTube channel, I also invite you to watch other videos of mine where I share how to draw and paint seashells and how to draw and paint prawns in watercolors. Thank you for watching. Until the next time, bye!